Okay, so let's take a look at the hosting side of the business. In this video, I'm just going to take you through a couple of steps to show you how to set up your hosting. And as you can see here, we chose HostGator for a reason. Our system interacts with a control panel that's called cPanel. It's branded as cPanel. So there are a lot of different hosting companies out there, hundreds and hundreds of them. Some of them have proprietary hosting control panels, and some of them have utilized an existing one called cPanel. Well, we need cPanel because our system works in conjunction with cPanel. All right, so that's very important. So we choose HostGator because they use cPanel. They also have toll-free customer support for you in case you have any questions about your account. Maybe it's setting up email, maybe you're having some type of question or issue. You can reach them through live chat or call them locally. And folks, look, they've hosted well over 5 million domains, and so they're doing something right, and we know they're going to be around and keeping your website up and running for you. Okay, so that's why we chose HostGator. You can choose your own hosting company if you want. We're not saying you have to use HostGator, but guess what? They're probably one of the better companies that's out there on the internet. So we registered our domain already, so what we need to do is now select a hosting account. Now, depending on how you like to pay for your billing each month, or do you want to pay 3 years in advance or a year in advance, it's completely up to you. Just select the one that best fits you, and then all you have to do is click Order Hosting. Now, you're probably looking at some of the other ones here. For the type of hosting and the files that we're going to put on your website, it's not real heavy video. Lots of videos, lots of images, and things like that. So you could just simply utilize a smaller hosting plan. Click on Order Now. And then keep in mind that this is if you want to register a domain. Remember, we already registered our domain, or we're going to use a current domain. So we're going to use a current domain in this situation because we've already registered our domain in the last video. So we're going to click Continue to Set Up. Very, very simple. Very simple here. Okay, you can decide which particular plan you want, what type of discount you want. Okay, if you go with the monthly, then you're going to just select some type of username. You're going to select a PIN code and just watch some of the information that's here. Just to protect your account, they're going to request that you start with a letter. Here you have 2 to 8 characters long. It's a good idea to put something in there like an exclamation mark, or to put in there a percentage sign or something that helps protect your account. And the same thing here on your security pin in case you have questions or you want to give them a call and ask a question. So watch this information very carefully here. Okay. And then on this side, of course, they're going to need your payment and billing information. Once you fill out that information, of course, you can use your credit card or you can use PayPal. If you're familiar with PayPal, you can use PayPal. And then when you're finished, all you're going to do is go down to the bottom here and you're going to create your account. Now, your account will be created instantly and you're going to get an email. Let me take you on the inside of cPanel so you can take a look at it. Okay, so now that we're over at cPanel, let's take a look at the inside of the cPanel. Folks, this is not a real scary place, although it might seem at first. I'm going to show you how to move around cPanel for a few things that you may want to do. So first thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to put in your username, and depending on your hosting company, they've either emailed that to you somehow or some way, but you want to put in your information. In this case, mine is a very simple first couple of letters of the domain name. Okay, then there's your private password, and then you just simply click Login. Now it's going to take you to the inside of the control panel here, and you may want to save your password for future use. Now here's what's really cool. Once you get on the inside, there are a couple of things here. Like this video, there are other video tutorials to show you around the inside of the cPanel control panel. Okay, so don't be nervous, don't panic or anything. All your information is located in here to show you how to do that. Then of course you can set up email accounts, and there are so many different features and things that you may or may not even use here inside of the cPanel control panel itself. But I know for a fact one of the things you're going to use is what they call email accounts, right? So you're going to want email for your domain. So here you just simply log in. This is where you can set up your email. Now what's great is you usually get with your account maybe 10, 15, or 20 different emails, sometimes 30 depending on the account that you picked. But here, this is where you would add something like support, okay? And then you'll see this little @ sign, so it's at howtotrainthepuppy.com. And then of course you're going to create a password, and this password itself can be anything that you want. Just make sure it's an easy password for you to remember, but challenging for someone else. And so you can come up with a password,